right. Hello. We're back. Saturday night. Time for yet another stream. Excited to get the panel lighting done on this RG Epyon tonight. Hope you guys are all having an excellent weekend so far. Long Memorial Day weekend, so hope that's been good so far for everybody, and going forward and all that good stuff. I'm going to jump into it and start working on this in just a minute. Before I do, a few things I need to cover, and I guess I need to jump in the chat too. I always do that first. I don't know why my brain's a little scattered tonight. Before I jump into the chat, a couple things. One, if you enjoy these streams, do please hit the like button. It helps more people see the stream, which I think is a good thing. Two, we are giving away an RG Epyon tonight. We'll be drawing for that later in the stream. There are no backup prizes this time around, but super chats should be enabled, and Streamlabs donations and all that good stuff. Any revenue from that goes directly into backup prizes for future streams. So if you're feeling generous tonight, that's always an option. I also want to point out we are running a sale this weekend. You can use code MEM30 for 30% off select items through Monday, the long weekend. Some good stuff in there, including the RG Epyon. So great time to grab one if you haven't yet. And I think that's everything. We'll jump in the chat, say hello, and then start pulling some more pieces off the panel line. Yeah, so anyway, what's up, Dylan Dull, Wolfpack, Mechaborn, Bird Soup, Hunter Thomas, Zombie, Destiny Hero Prime, Rob Rosencrantz, MZ, Lord Kronos, Colcom, Mustilude Gaming, what's up? Real Time 88, Digital Baka, Baka CCO, Maverick Entity, Andrew London, Jedi Knight, what's going on? Rob Sadler, Rodrigo Martin Teresa, what's up? Zombie, hope you're having an amazing weekend so far too. It's been okay, busy, a ton going on right now, but it is what it is, I guess. ECBX, what's up? Mark D, the Spider Monkey, Nicole Young, what's up? Destiny Hero Prime, Lego Yoda, the Tough Turtle, Kyle Walter, Miguel Gonzalez, Jason S, what's up everyone? All right, I think that's everybody. So we're going to get into this. But what's everybody up to tonight? You guys building along or doing something else during the stream? Or, what's going on, guys? We just finished up movie night and did fine through the whole movie. And then we watched a quick YouTube video after the movie. And that basically shut me down. I started falling asleep. I think I'm mostly awake now, but I'm not even sure. This could all be a dream for all I know. Diablo 4 grinding out some Uber Uniques. It's cool. How's Diablo 4? Last one I played was 2. I don't know if I should change that and get caught up on 3 and 4. Let's see. How good is the Epyon? The Epyon's a great build. Some Studio AU, painting in a frame of a Gundam aerial bust. Nice. Chilling before I watch Dune Part 2, but Epyon way too important. Nice. The Gundam Battle Operations 2 and trying to find Bandai beam effect parts that aren't too expensive. Painting and start working on hand skill kit. I'll do laundry, unbox my haul from Mecha Warehouse. Last weekend sale to arrive today. Nice. Made it better since launch last year. The update was all quality of life essentially. RG Epyon, hell yes, one of my favorite kits, solid 10 out of 10. Which I was building, but house renovations took too much out of both my hands and head to build, sadly. Rather upset since I had hoped to start my first MG for the year, but likely not for a while. Bummer. So you're giving away another Epyon. I am. Just a heads up, if you order the unboxing Thor from overseas, it comes with an LED, which is nice, but they include a battery, which Customs does not think is nice. Hey Heathcliff, what's up? Fixing them seam lines on a Mecha We go custom for painting. Here's some of my son's stuff. It's his 5th birthday party, so lots of gifts to tidy up. There's a last season of Flash, waiting for the stream. like the CW Flash. That's still running. I was super into the CW like Arrowverse shows back, I don't know, years ago, and then they just kind of fizzled for me. Kind of lost all that interest I had. The other one for reference here is I hit all these hard to reach lines here. I don't think I did these on this one. I was normal with you this morning, but nothing was linked to the code. Oh, bummer. CW One series is over now, but it's on Netflix. Gotcha. You good kids in the sales, but more than I should have probably. Like season 1, 2, Arrow and Flash, but each show falls off after that. What's up, hi, new Daniel? Yeah, I definitely I really liked the beginning of Arrow, and Flash was pretty good too. And I don't remember exactly at what point they became less enjoyable for me. It's probably something like that, like 2 or 3. I feel like it got too crazy or something. Like the first season of Arrow is like, what's going on? This is kind of crazy. What's this backstory all about? Not having been into like the comics or anything. I don't know, but I feel like I like the down-to-earth, realistic superhero like Batman Begins. I really enjoyed for that reason. You have failed the city. I think directors changed after season 2. Oh, maybe that's it. Nick, everyone, what's up? Anthony Sermoshi, how's it going? Definitely should have done these wings before putting them together. You can fellow backlog fanatics. What's up, Edible Clown? Speaking of backlogs, I brought my Dendrobium home from the warehouse yesterday. Decided it was finally time. Had a spare hand on my way out to the truck, so I was like, you know what, I'll just bring it home. And it's completely broken my backlog. I have nowhere to put it. I think that was a mistake. I should have left it there. I don't know if I'll ever have room for it on my backlog. But I definitely don't right now. So it's a problem. Definitely a problem. How big is your backlog? I think it's two black plastic shelves that we actually were using in the warehouse back in the attic days. And we used a few of them in Hooksett too in our old warehouse. I got two of those basically completely full. I probably could get more creative with putting stuff behind other stuff, but releasing chop my backlog in half, back to almost keeping up with my purchases as far as building, almost bought a second PG from the sale, but I went with more kits. Started watching Gun Next Sword, but Buddy told me there was this kit for one of the armors in it on Thursday, so I picked one up and that in my order. Nice. AQ, Bifrost, what's up? Say one else, one of the suckers who bought the PG of Amazon for $135. Suckers as in it was a scam? It's a Home Depot tiny house shed for my room. The shell not only remain full at the end of time, but grow as time goes on. Any update narrative for COD in the States? I've heard rumors of a few shops saying that they are getting there soon, and the main distributor where I think we're going to be getting our largest lot is hoping to be receiving them fairly soon. They don't have a firm date yet, but they should be getting them soon. So with luck, we'll have them in hand in a couple weeks, maybe. High-grade full armor unicorn stable of another hand grenade kit. I haven't tried the HG. Probably skip it. Amazon has a good return policy. Yeah, I mean Amazon should take care of you, I would think. Could you hear that cracking? Yeah, my neck gets pretty tight these days. Eating neck and felt like a village up 5 gil. Duralask, love this kit. It's a good one. We're giving one away tonight. Just made some space to split my old gunpla on the new ones. Now I just need a panel like the hell out of all the old ones. Those are from when I first started and didn't panel in any. This list says Bandai, so they get a free Debon and money back, or a peach here at a crazy price. Assuming you can convince their customer service that you got the wrong thing, that would be the risk. Built my first hobby table for Warhammer. Can't wait to start Gundam. Looking forward to it. Nice. The shipping and packing block from last week. I think you guys were packing my order. Set both sets in the cart. Nice. Unicornian is the best mobile suit ever. Changed my address in the last couple orders and got sent to my mom's. Whoops. Is your mom local to you? We see that problem around the holidays with Secret Santa orders. People accidentally sending their purchases to their Secret Santas after their gifties, I guess, for their Secret Santas. Kind of painful. Yeah, she's like 5 miles away, if that. Okay, that's not bad. What's up, Hobby Barbados? But the one downside to the eraser method of cleaning up panel lines is all the eraser gunk. I feel like I need to clean this kit now. You know what? I got a dust brush. I wonder if that probably actually will do the trick of getting all that crap off there. Look at me realizing simple things. It's a bit more smearing. Yeah, it depends on the line. Definitely find a difference sometimes going across versus in parallel lines in terms of the direction of the erasing, I guess. The eraser, my biggest problem is accidentally removing too much. Yeah, that's definitely a thing. Cheap makeup brush, I use to clean off eraser residue. Simple fluid and Q-tips. Mr. Clean Magic Eraser works great. Oh, interesting. Of course, I didn't even get this side. Question if asked, could Mecha Warehouse delay shipping on order by a few weeks or complicate things too much? We really try to avoid it because it tends to cause more problems than it solves on our end usually, just because there's no like easy mechanism to time a delay or anything like that. So yeah, it's by default we don't, and then there's also we don't do private warehousing and stuff like that. And when we allow those kind of requests, it often turns into a veiled attempt at getting private warehousing. Not saying that that's what you're trying to do, but we see that pretty commonly. companies offer free shipping. We don't have a free shipping tier currently. We've looked into it a couple times, but we haven't gotten there yet. We do flat rate shipping though. Well, I guess technically we got 2 tiers. If you go with the standard shipping option, either $5 or $9.99. So you don't have to worry about paying more shipping than that if you're going with larger orders and stuff like that. I've really understood the point of private warehousing. The point is to save shipping charges for the customer, and it makes sense when it's like an overseas seller and they're charging you the exact shipping cost. What happens is that we charge a flat rate, so the larger the package gets, the more we're paying for shipping. So economically, it's silly for us to offer free shipping and increase our costs, especially doing, or not even free shipping, but doing the private warehouse thing. We're just making more logistical effort for us and more shipping charges for us. So if we were to do that, we'd want to charge the exact actual shipping, and in most cases, private warehousing wouldn't make sense for customers in that case. Every time we've studied it, it just doesn't make sense. Seems like a headache on both sides. Yeah, definitely. Going on vacation case would be order would come to an empty house. Depends on who it ships with. I think almost everybody has an option. FedEx, I think it's free. UPS, I think you got to pay for it for holding mail, basically, or holding your packages. Also order some masking to ship with a pre-order coming at the end of the month. I really don't want to pay $10 shipping on tape. Tape, you'd probably only get hit with the $5 the charge, but you could, if you see it come in on incoming, if you're in the Discord, notice it coming in, you can send us a note. We just can't add it until we know it's coming in for that same kind of reason, trying to avoid private warehousing. Shipping based on total weight. Weight and size. So a lot of kits are larger than they are heavy, and we hit what's called a dim weight, dimensional weight, where they charge you for a weight for what an object that size presumably would weigh. I've heard people even forgetting their private warehouse orders. As a result, they just sit there for a long period of time. Yeah, and the space, managing space, managing inventory, hoping it doesn't get destroyed or lost in the process, and then dealing with a unhappy customer when they have a private warehouse item sit there for a year and a half and then something happens to it. Like there's a limit there. Everybody's fine. Just curious. No problem. Hello, couple of family. Hello, Nick. Just got settled into the RMH. I don't know what RMH is. I probably should know what it is, but what's going on? Also, distance. Never forget distance. Yes, distance factors into, for sure. Where's the warehouse located? We're in Concord, New Hampshire. Ronald McDonald has. Ah, okay. That would get here a lot faster than places own name names. What's up, y'all? Hope you're all doing well. Just got my hands on HG Full Armor FA78 Gundam. I'm gonna build it in a little bit. Nice. You should remember about private warehouse people canceling their orders after a few months to a year. Yeah, I mean that that doesn't help either. As it is, we're looking at pre-orders, for example, because a lot of the pre-order numbers aren't matching up to what we expected and stuff, and trying to avoid. We're noticing things like what comes in stock after the pre-order doesn't sell as well as during the pre-order. So say someone buys something when it's hot and then tries to cancel it after it's been sitting on in a private warehouse for a while. That's not cool. That causes tons of problems. Okay, with that being said, now I see why it seems like I actually get a decent amount of items, and the shipping is $5. Somebody used vacation, future DHL and FedEx. They still delivered during, even though it was turned on 3 or 4 days before packing actually got local. Oh, interesting. That's my first order. You guys can't wait. Thanks, Zombie. All my couple at home this time around. Don't know if that will last though. What's up, Chimichanga's Pool of the Dead Peppers. Hope can win even HG model. I'll place my first order with y'all tomorrow. Thanks, Adolfo. What are you planning on getting? Forgot about all the articulation and stuff in these shoulders. Also recently ordered Ichizaku one sniper type and Ichizagak. I heard that Ichizagak has some problems with fragile joints, but for $10 on most sites it seems like a great deal. No great high new nice. I've heard that's a good kit. 2 MGs, 2 HGs, and a the warehouse sticker. Nice. This shoulder actually doesn't have much in the way of panel lines to fill, because this is all the detail is part separation. It's pretty cool actually. Come you guys don't do pre-order for Gunpla? That's a great question. So back when we first started, we used to work directly with Bandai, and we would get confirmations when we ordered stuff. They would promise us we would order some number of things. They would tell us sometime later what we were actually going to get, and then we'd know what we're going to get, so we could offer pre-orders for only the product we knew we were going to receive. Since then, we've stopped working directly with them. We went our separate ways, which has been actually better for us in a lot of ways. But relatively recently, our distributors, who also would get confirmations and then pass that information on to us, are no longer getting confirmations. Bandai is just shipping stuff. They are not telling anybody what they're going to get before they get it. Meaning it's very hard to confidently say what you're going to get for products until it's time to receive it. And so as a result, we don't offer pre-orders because we don't want to be in a position where we're taking pre-orders for something that we won't actually get. These days, it's not a huge problem usually because stuff is being fulfilled relatively consistently. But that could change at any moment, and we don't want to be in a position where we promise somebody something, take their money, and then can't fulfill it. So any of the new Gunpla stuff we do plan on getting and have had a pretty good track record of getting, and we're going to be getting better at getting it faster, I think, over time as we work through some logistics stuff. So if you hold tight and wait for us to get it, we will definitely get it. Might also pick up the RG God Gundam. That's a good build too. I got 2 RGs. My orders are starting to get mixed up. Thinking of buying an HGC Act guy, so I customize and make it look like Mario. That'd be kind of cool. Sorry, I'm late. Got caught up playing D4. Hope everyone's doing well. I figure out who to make as Luigi to go with it yet. Hi Nick. Made me want to get the RG Epyon. Might get that next week at Mecha Warehouse. Well, Rue, it's on sale this weekend with the 30% off sale, so and we're giving one away. Bandai's kind of Yeah, Bandai does some interesting stuff. Us not dealing directly with them has been great because they are very frustrating to work with. That's I don't want to go into details, but they are not the best to work with. You see on Twitter the amount of Mighty Strike Freedom kits being produced in Japan to fight off scalpers? No, I haven't. I'm surprised anybody's scalping these days. All right. You guys don't have the MG Disc Scythe. I guess I'll wait for it to come back into stock. Yeah, I think the Disc Scythe Hell we're getting some more soon. I'm not sure about the regular Disc Scythe, but what is the biggest kit you have ever worked on? Probably one of the PGs I've built. Or is it the Mega Size? They're both really large. I guess in terms of like height is the Mega Size. Most parts would probably be the GPO one. Still are really? Like, I can see scalping is probably Dendrobium. What's up, Young Hero? Dolpho wants a Calibar and restocking. I think we might have some coming soon. I'm not 100% sure though. I've definitely seen it a few times recently with our distributors, so it's either on an order or we'll be grabbing more soon, I think, if we don't have it in stock now. Alright, speaking of the Epyon and giving one of those away, let's do our first draw of the night. So, what's up, Aeromos? I'm gonna check out early tonight. Have a good evening, everyone. See you later, Lord Kronos. Okay, so our first draw of the night. Speaking of large kits, let's go with that for a question. So let's put a number in the chat between 10 and 1400 and answer the question, what's the largest kit you have ever built? 10 to 1400. What's the largest kit you've ever built? Remember, one number per person. Do not delete or change your number. We only ship to you as addresses. You must be present to win, and your answer to the question and the number have to be in the same comment for it to be valid entry. 10 to 1400. What's the largest kit you ever built? So Andrew Sowers, Sergeant McGruff. I heard the second kits in Japan getting scalped on eBay and such. Interesting. Kids giving away. We're giving away an RG Epyon tonight. Probably the Maquet I'm building now. There are 32 in pieces, Silver Unicorn RG with Vectwings Perfectibility add-on. Was a question one last time. What's the largest kit you've ever built? Signal 144 for now, so for total volume of the finished product, that's the 30-minute missions carrier thing, part number CRG wing. It's the question, what's the largest kit you've ever built? Mega size cramps. We're gonna destroy now, and it's gonna be up there. That's supposed to be a really big kit. I built the empty crossbow for a count. I'm thinking of picking it up. I've heard so many mixed things about that kit. I don't know. Got some obscure question, but is there a difference between the Gundam Unicorn and MSG Battlefield Banzaku 1 sniper type model kits? I'm not sure. Maybe somebody here has built them both or knows. Everyone has ever built a PG dedication. Yeah, PG's can be interesting. Call time in a moment. We'll see if we've got a winner on this first draw or not. So maybe one is a PG Unicorn perfectibility worth the price, or should it go with a different PG? I think it depends on how much you like the perfectibility design and where you can get it, because isn't it like a P Bandai or a Gundam Base Limited or something like that? So if you get it at a really good price, that probably changes things. Alright, calling time. Okay, 10 to 1400. 1201. I don't see a winner. I'll let you guys confirm if that's the case. We'll make another attempt at a draw in a little bit. Before to go for it, never know when you can buy it again. What was the number? I was changing laundry. 1201. PG perfectibility. There's a third-party LED kit by Cosmos that also includes LEDs for the shields. Still think a little bit now and then about getting into the LED kit manufacturing business, leveraging my engineering background to develop some innovative products there. PG predictability, I'd say it's worth the money. I mean, like anything, I think a lot of that stuff is in the eye of the beholder, so it really depends on the individual and what they're about, you know. I think like I got too much light. Yeah, I could master light piping and making LEDs diffuse really good, but be even better than currently out there. PG, I'm only interested in 4PG Phoenix, Exia Zeta, and Millennium Falcon. I'm somewhat interested in the Zeta. The other ones I could kind of care less at this point. But the Millennium Falcon sounds interesting. Oh, right. LEDs I bought for MTPG Banshee. My PG Banshee looks like it just the unicorn LEDs but came with Banshee's extra, so either RGB for my Banshee or I'll need to get a PG unicorn. Too expensive for me to get a PG for the sake of having one. But to see a wireless LED system that is built into something like the scene base that Bandai makes for 30-minute missions. That'd be kind of interesting. Should be looking at making LEDs for kids. Cosmos is a small team and can't keep up with demand. Shows a PG X-Wing. That'd be pretty cool. In the box of the Falcon at my local hobby. It is massive. Yeah, it'd be interesting. I've been thinking about more generic stuff like LED controllers and stuff. But even just LEDs themselves. I was looking at Evan's Designs the other day, and they're selling a bunch of LEDs on there, but you can source a lot of that stuff direct from like electronic supply places for so much less. Need more wireless LED innovations. I'm not sure if the accessory is worth the $120 price hike. I love it. Just need someone else telling me it's actually worth the hype. I'm planning to get the Bandai Yu-Gi-Oh! Model Kit Blackluster Soldier. I've heard a lot of good things about the model kit. It's my nightmare back when I used to play the card games as a teenager. If we see it, yeah. I want to say I haven't seen it on previous orders recently, but if I see it at a distributor, I'll definitely grab some. A PG Destroy gun with LED would be nice. Yeah, imagine the size of what that thing would be. Don't mind wire this long, but minimal soldering and not having to calculate resistance is my main worry. Yeah, I mean, there's like a lot of things that can be done to simplify some of that stuff, right? You have a connectorized set of LEDs with or even just screw terminals or something on a board that you could then connect all this stuff to. Give you some special effects or something, blinking and flashing and all that kind of stuff. And make it kind of accessible for the non technical engineering type crowd. All right. Imagine a PG Nightingale. Can't imagine a PG destroy gun. I mean, the HG is huge. A PG would be like 4 feet tall. Is there any place to store saber handles in the silver bullet? I'm planning on this one holding any, but don't want to just have random handles floating around. I don't remember. I think mine's up on the shelf. Do they not fit on the backpack or shoulders or something? Just want my PG Tom Tropin or Gelgu to see the legs. More remote control. Activate LEDs in place. The PG at least uses the weird chest game to turn its LED on. Oh, that'd be good too. I think it's worth price increase. Just so much more intimidating than normal unicorn with extra shields. Also white, blue looks cooler. I say PG Cal run full LED should be great though. So I pick up a board type black Gundam marker and racer Gundam marker, but I found that using squares of toilet paper and isopropyl is easier for straight ink removal. That works. You guys think you'll get the MG Narrative Gundam? Probably in a few weeks. I think one of our distributors was saying they're expecting it fairly soon. They're just waiting on their shipping confirmation. So once they have it, it should be, I don't know, maybe a week from there before we have it, give or take. There's actually not that many panel lines on this thing. Like there's tons of detail, but a lot of it is just part separation. I guess, what would you think a 1 and 10 scale would sell for? I don't know, 10, 15 times a 1/144 or 1/100? Sorry, I love what ifs. How much is shipping to Oregon? It depends on what you, well, actually, standard shipping, if it's a kit or something like that, it's going to be $9.99. Whether you order 1 or 100 kits. What it actually cost us, on the other hand, I got no idea, but probably more than that. If I order like 50 kits, still the $9.99. Do not miss having to calculate shipping from my eBay seller days. How could the box introduce weight? Yeah, it's amazing how much can go into the cost of those things. And Gunpla is particularly interesting because of dimensional weights. You get to a certain size and you get a box that's, I don't know, 13 pounds, and they charge you as if it's like 25, 30. That can be pretty frustrating. That's part of what holds us back whenever we think about shipping internationally, because that gets even more complicated to try to calculate. Fast and standard, no, just the standard. And I'll caution people that the sale this weekend and where we're at, Orders placed right now probably will ship Thursday maybe, because of the long weekend and stuff. We were just catching up from last weekend's sale yesterday. The only group you miss out on. Did I read that out loud? I think the only group you miss out on with not having a lot of pre-orders of the FOMO, fear of missing out mentality people. FOMO is big because scalpers raffle people. Yeah, but scalping's becoming less of a thing in the Gunpla world, at least. And fewer people are pre-ordering in general now than they were a year ago. We've definitely seen that trend. So we are definitely missing out a little bit, but you know, that's where things are at, I guess. And what a great problem for you to have. Yeah, I guess it's not. It's hard because we're in a position where we have days and weeks where we could really use some extra help on the packing side, for example, to get caught up, stay caught up, things like that. But it doesn't make sense to have people on payroll all the time, to have the capacity all the time. So it's been a kind of a trade-off. We've got somebody who helps us per diem that he works in the schools. So come the summer, we should have a little more help that we can call in for the busy days, which will be good. So I mean, my cousin go through a courier service to get things one shipping, act as middleman between company and foreign purchases, no cost to the company. Yeah, I can't imagine living someplace that doesn't ship directly, but I guess that's how you do it. So kind of sucks. You got to deal with probably extra cost that comes with that. But to put sticker decals for my full armor Gundam shields, any tips for effective application? I hate stickers. Get decals. That would be my main tip. Other than that, though, tweezers, and I've heard, I would look up, there's supposedly if you use, I think, like isopropyl alcohol and spray it on the surface, you can kind of move the sticker a little bit, almost like a water slide. Your oldest could help pack boxes when you're swamped. Yeah, except he's in school too, so call it Boston Dynamics or some of those robots, be a true Mecha Warehouse. Building third-party conversions. I haven't yet, maybe someday. Resin and stuff is kind of interesting to me. I have enough regular kits that I could see not ever getting to resin in my lifetime. Before we start adding any new PGs, there are a few HGs like some of the wing grunt suits and another Gundam. I want to windmill them. Not sure how true it is, but I did see something about the next PG being the new Gundam. I'm not sure how true it is. I'm not sure either. I think that's been a April Fool's joke at least once. Another, where's the Blue 01 kit design at? Not really anywhere. I was talking to somebody at one point about trying to make a conversion kit for it, but I haven't heard any updates on the efforts there. Making a regular kit, molds are so expensive. I'm not sure we'll ever be able to afford it unless we, I don't know, maybe in like 5-10 years. I don't know if you built the HD variant for the Thunderbolt Farmer gun, but the shields are quite as massive. Metallic stickers for color correction will be adhesive, be degraded from isopropyl. I'm not sure, and I wouldn't just run with that idea. I would look it up. I think Mecha Guy Kotsu had it in a video, and I'm sure there's somebody else probably has too. And go get the scoop from somebody who actually can demonstrate it. It's just worth looking into if you struggle with stickers, I think, especially bigger ones. Goomba, you can try with a piece of sticker sheet first. That marker's really good to use. I like these for non-painted kits. They work out pretty well. Want to see an RG, Nightgale, or any of the main ships from the series. Well, Bandai show some more Moon Gundam Love. I want HGC Dagdal so badly. No 3D print kits. That would be an interesting way to do it too. But you know, again, I have to kind of look into it and get all the things figured out. There's a lot of related details. Or drops of water too. Maybe that's what it actually was water. There's something you can use on the surface. That will help give you some movement to the stickers. Settle for a full mechanics Moon Gundam. That'd be really cool. Or an MG would be nice too. You use water slide color correctors. Somebody someone painted their Gundam to look like it's popping up a comic book page. It was kind of cool. Yeah, cell shading. Would be an RG Nobel. That'd be cool. When they attach stickers, I use ISO to get stickers off of things. Yeah, you gotta put it on before the sticker goes on. But again, I wouldn't take my word for it. I would go look it up from somebody who actually knows what they're talking about. More MG IBO kits, that'd be cool too. We'll see more IBO and Gundam kits soon with the new content they're making. That'd be cool. I wouldn't be surprised. legs are set. Just the waist and skirts here. But I'd be fine with a third party making them Champion kits. Do the Erder Hunt website, race the mobile suits. So giveaway tries are on the hour, right? Because I need to use the bathroom and don't want to miss out. It's not on the hour. It's usually every half hour or so, give or take, but it kind of varies a little bit. Do you guys ever carry 3D printed Gundam weapons? Depends what and who and all that kind of stuff. May go back and finish IBO, but I just couldn't because it's hard to storyline. I wanted to finish it, and then it got kind of busy and it dropped off Gundam Info, so I guess I gotta wait. Okay, let's do our second draw of the night, actually. All the FM IBO kits they did wouldn't get MG versions of the FM kits. Probably not. It's also Netflix. I don't have Netflix, though. Okay, let's do a number from 10 to 800. And what are your plans this weekend? Any good holiday weekend plans? Barbecues, parades, any of that stuff. So 10 to 800, what are your Memorial Day weekend plans? Remember, 1 number per person. Do not delete or change your number. We only ship to U.S. addresses. Must be present to win, and your answer to the question and the number has to be in the same comment for do valid entry. 10 to 800, what are your Memorial Day weekend plans? I don't really have much in the way of plans either. Just getting caught up on stuff that needs being caught up on. Alright, barbecue. All kind of my kids. We found some gold flux and quartz a few weeks ago. Going back tomorrow, that's cool. To be honest, Nick, I just want to make it back to work at this point. I think one of the things I need to get caught up on actually is work. I end up not going into the day job Thursday and really don't want to give up that PTO time, so I'll have to see what happens there, I guess. Watch Mecha Warehouse VODs. Nice. You send us stickers with all your orders. That's what should happen anyway. I'm sure they've gone out without them before, but they should. Here it was a number in the chat, guys. So we're doing a giveaway right now. Kyle Kato. We're giving away an RG Epyon kit tonight. So you're going to enter a number in the chat between 10 and 800 and answer the question, what are your Memorial Day weekend plans? And I'm going to call time in a minute or two, and then draw a number in that range. And if your number gets picked, you win the kit. we do it periodically throughout the stream until we get a winner. We do it typically every Saturday. PMW. Oh yeah, PMW is this weekend, isn't it? It's a good cause. They're raising money for, I think, Alzheimer's research or something. Over on Twitch. PMW, something modeler weekend, right? Plastic modeler weekend or something like that. It's like a 48-hour streaming event or something like that. 72-hour. It's like a bunch of like 2-hour blocks, I want to say. Different people. We sent over a couple gift cards to give away during one of the blocks, I think. Or throughout the weekend. I'm not sure exactly how they're using them, but Command Quant and Bartor's really cool. Models and food, nice. Put 2 out of the 4 metallic stickers for shields without fuss. I think the different materials sticker is better than whatever is used for standard Bandai stickers. Oh, that's there you go. Nice. Okay, I'll finish this piece up. I'll call time and draw. See if we have a winner for this RG Epyon we're giving away. And then I think we start panel lining the next kit. I've got a couple others here I want to get panel line to. Well, I'm in panel lining mode here before we go back to snap build our next one. Goes on the right side, I think. All right. Weird, but honestly, putting on stickers feels oddly therapeutic. I like water slides. Stickers, I dislike. I feel like stickers are difficult to have look good. All right, so time is called. Mix 30-minute missions at the RG Gundam kits. I have a concept in mind, but not sure how difficult it could be. This should more or less work. Okay, 10 to 800. 564. I don't see a winner. I'll let you guys confirm if that is the case. We will draw again in a little bit. How about rub-on dry transfers? I've never done dry transfers. They kind of make me a little anxious, to be honest, because I think you got to have it perfectly in place before you rub. Okay, let's look at my hobby to-do list here. Okay, that is the next one. Delanza standard type. Kit made you quit and abandon it? Like, what kit have I not finished because I stopped partway through? I don't think there have been any kits that I haven't completed. So if you don't apply enough pressure, it can ruin it when you peel it off. Yeah, I feel like you don't have as much room for error with dry transfers. To get better at getting this on screen here. No second chance at dry transfer. Yeah, Nick, are there any suits you'd want to see a Verkov of? I wouldn't mind like a heavy arms Verkov would be kind of cool. Mine is the MG V-Gundam Verka. Doing weathering with dry transfers can look awesome. See that? Currently, this last shield piece in the silver bullet is making me want to quit. What about it? I don't remember the silver bullet being that bad. The Heavy Arms Custom is technically for Cox. He did designs for EW. Yeah, that's true, but there is a he did the Wing Zero and such, and he also did a Wing Zero for Cos, so there could still be a Verka of it. This one is much easier to panel line compared to that the Epyon. Much more distinct panel lines. Make a Barbatos for cut or a strike for cut would be nice personally. Best for cut is RG. I'm getting used 1 and 2 for my birthday and all of them to death. Really interesting to build. Way more human, I think, than compared to a regular chunky mobile suit. Is that one cool still on? No, this is the Lanza standard type. Very similar kit, but slightly different. I've done Ghouls to Lanza though. We consider carrying Cosmo LEDs. Thought about it a little bit. We don't have a relationship with them yet, so we have to figure that out. And in general, we're looking at streamlining what we're carrying rather than adding stuff before we start adding more products. We just have a lot of stuff that we're carrying, and we need to get more efficient on what we're ordering, stocking, and all that kind of stuff, because there's a lot of stuff we just don't need to stock because it just doesn't move or whatever. Once we finish that process, we'll definitely be looking at new product lines that we don't currently carry that we want to, and I could see Cosmo being on that list. Missed some lines. Did anyone win yet? Nope. Probably out the least risky things you could. One of the least risky things you could stock. It's less about that new item being risky or not, and more about space and resources. Honestly, that's the main reason why we just don't have the energy to spend on other products right now. It takes an incredible amount of time to manage ordering and reordering and all that kind of stuff, and so we need to get the things that consume time but aren't worth it out of the way. Someone who has worked in warehouse before, if you want to carry something new that's going to be a big seller, you're going to want to clear space first so you can have space for more stock. Yeah, right. We need to figure out space. We can figure out just the what do you call it, human resources to manage ordering and stocking and all that kind of stuff. There's a lot more that goes into it than just which item to order. Anyone win? Not yet. Who do you win? Just be in the stream. Jaden, so we periodically ask for a number within a certain range and an answer to a question. And then we draw a number in that range, and if your number gets called, you're the winner. So mainly by being around to listen for that. They're gonna hit call and I gotta get before him. Ouch. Should I just do that? There we go. So the family and I, we started putting the old animated X-Men into the rotation of shows to watch the other night. I think my wife had started kind of accidentally watching X-Men 97, and we made or watching it with my son, I guess, and then we made the decision we should just go back to the original first and watch it all together. So that's been kind of cool. I don't know if there is a show with a better theme song than the X-Men theme song. This is great so far. Can't wait for season 2. That's cool. New X-Men has been amazing. You see that 90s Spider-Man cartoon, way better than X-Men. Amazing Spider-Man. Okay. Maybe we'll have to give that one a try too. X-Men just has the full nostalgia feel because I remember watching it as a kid. Still can't believe they off-gammed the X-Men cartoon. He's my favorite character. Well, thanks for the spoiler alert on that one. Night Raider theme all the way. The 90s Iron Man and Fantastic Four cartoons. Oh, whoop. So another number set in question, not yet. There will be soon, but not currently. All right. So I thought you knew. It's one of the things I can't avoid being said about it online. Everywhere. I haven't really been paying attention to anything about it. It's not a big deal. X-Men fighting games made by Capcom in the 90s. Maybe. I don't have very firm recollections, though. It's Marvel. Nobody stays dead for more than 3 writers. What's your favorite kit you've built recently? Built the Michaelis. Finished it up last stream. That was kind of fun. I don't have to hold parts so close to my face that I got glass in your prescription. I don't know if it's my eyes or what. I feel like it's simultaneously too bright and too dark in here. It's really annoying. Nick, have you watched Blue with your kids? And if so, how many times? I've definitely caught pieces of episodes. The kids definitely watch them. I don't know if I've sat down and like watched a whole episode with them. But I've definitely caught bits and pieces. When I first went to college, there was a Capcom vs. Marvel 2 machine in the lounge. That thing was always packed. The only, I remember there being, I want to say, an X-Men, like, fighting, like, side-scrolling beat-em-up game, I guess. Beat-em-up's the category, right? That I remember being on the skating rink or something like that. Don't remember what it was called though. The day it wasn't the first anniversary of 9/11. No one went to classes that day. I was studying when we get done with that around. How many kits do you have in your collection? Completed or total? Jaden. It's a lot. I'm not sure if I have that either of those numbers, really. Konami's X-Band with the 6-player cabinet was insane. You can find many games like that in the 90s catalog from Konami and Capcom with some Marvel IP, including X-Men. Total. If I had to guess, it's upwards of 100 probably, but I'm not sure. The X-Men game in Sega Genesis. I think I had that game. Or at least played it. Good stuff, Sega Genesis. There were a lot of classics on that one. amazing if Gundam would do a collab with X-Men, make Gundam kids based off certain X-Men and X-Men villains. Streets of Rage. The next one I am interesting about Wolverine barely uses claws in anything that isn't a machine. Yeah, it's probably an active choice, right? To avoid making things messy. Use the claws in the saber tooth almost every time. You have a saber tooth feels. Yeah, that's probably a big part of it. If you're targeting a show towards kids, you can't exactly cut people in half all the time. To find the right, that's the Kid Basher Ranger X. Seems expensive. What's Ranger X? Okay, I think we need to do our next draw here. How about this? We're talking about X-Men, we're talking about comics, cartoons. Let's do a number from 10 to 400. And were you more of a cartoons or comics kid back in the day? So 10 to 400, comics or cartoons, one number per person. Do not delete or change your number. We only ship to U.S. addresses. You must be present to win, and your answer to the question and the number have to be in the same comments for it to be valid entry. 10 to 400, comics or cartoons. Seeing a lot more cartoons, which makes sense with cable TV or even network TV, right? For some of those shows, maybe. Didn't have to go very far to get the cartoons, but comics were probably more of a commitment back then. Zone 1 not yet, Kurt, but we are in the middle of a draw right now. Does anime count as cartoons? I think so. So we got that down. All right, where was I? Yeah, let's do the torso next. Can't believe my birthday's coming up soon already. Waiting on that birthday discount from Mecha Warehouse so I can make an order. Nice. Mecha Warehouse has a birthday discount. We do. I think it's on the order confirmation page. There's a place to enter it. Should be a link floating around somewhere too to sign up for the birthday discount. You get an email on your birthday with a discount code. Just 10 days ago, is it too late? Yeah, a little bit, but you can always sign up for next year. That Pedro song is stuck in my head. I don't know what song that is. Ugh. Hoping I wake up without a headache. I had a nasty headache this morning. It seems to be mostly gone now. I want to go to jiu-jitsu tomorrow. I'm missing a ton of jiu-jitsu lately. So hoping I'm feeling up for it in the morning. Gonna sleep soon for another morning Uber ride to the airport at 1:30 p.m. flight back home. Well, hopefully you have a safe flight, Nike. Forgot how many runners the Moon Gundam has. Been like a year since I worked on this. I need to build my Moon one of these days. I don't want my full armor Gundam. I need to do this not to strain my neck. Ouch. Yeah, seated posture is a challenge sometimes. I sit way too much. I really wish I had a better option. Maybe I need a standing desk or something. Okay. Where is my tab? step here. Okay, calling time. Let's draw a number. You build your choo-choo, not yet. Mix paints realized into the colors I needed. Knights ruined. Dope. GSD wings are customers on my hype radar. I'm looking forward to that one myself. Is eraser work for the pore type markers too? I've been using Zippo lighter fluid lately. I think it might. If I were using pore type, I'd probably be using a thinner based approach. I usually use a wash for painted kits, and I just use these kind of markers for unpainted kits because it's slightly easier, I guess. Okay, 132. Oh, it looks like we have a winner, Isaiah Davison. Isaiah can chime in, let us know you're here. Nice. Okay, so Isaiah, you can send an email to support@mechawarehouse.com and we'll get that sent out this week. You can send over all your info and we'll get that queued up to go out for you. Do panel line now if you top coat it. If not, if you notice any issues. I haven't top coated it yet. So when I don't paint a kit like this, I usually panel line it, then top coat. I got a kit 3 I'm coming up soon. Night and happy memorial day. I'll see you later, Jason. So I'm going to panel line it and then I'm top coat it afterwards. If it were painted, I paint, gloss coat, panel line, decal, and then matte coat typically. Damn late. Congrats to whoever won. Congrats, enjoy the Epyon. It's 10 out of 10 kit. If you didn't win an Epyon, they are part of the Memorial Day select items sales weekend. Use code MEM30 and you get 30% off on that Epyon. Can't beat that deal. Of Epyon, that's awesome. Yep, definitely take advantage of Mecha Born. Lots of good stuff in the sale. Lots of good stuff in there. Great opportunity to stock up. One year worth stuff. Do you prefer Xeon or Federation suits in terms of design aesthetic? I think I tend to lean more Federation myself, but it depends. There's a few Xeon suits that are really cool. I think I might get that. I've been wanting an Epyon since forever. They're painted Gundam to be battle damage. I've done a little bit of light weathering. I haven't done anything that I'd consider battle damage though, as of yet. That's a great kid. I fished mine last weekend. My wife liked it. I was hoping to win a second one tonight. So I want to be in dragon mode. No surprise at Gundam coming to Call of Duty. I haven't heard about that. What's going on there? Is it like, yeah, I don't know. What's the deal with that? That doesn't seem like a thing that crosses over. Skins and charms and stuff for online. Any backup prices this week? There are not. Gundam skins in the Battle Pass. COD collab is a bunch of off-looking cosplay outfit skins and some animations. That just seems weird. Isn't Call of Duty supposed to be a semi-serious, like, you know, modern warfare simulation type game? Like, I think I'd find that really annoying. It's the most cool robot thing to ever happen to the franchise. COD dropped that a decade ago. That ship sailed long ago. Alright, so let's listen there. I did see a sticker that hasn't been used. I'll figure out where that goes. But they also did a Godzilla vs. Kong crossover. Not anymore Nicki Minaj skin. Really? Minaj. Really? Now it's Fortnite without the bus. I find that funny when, like, a game exists in one way, something else is successful, and then they change it. Or an app for that matter, right? Like, it's like Instagram trying to be TikTok. And I don't know, it feels hyper reactive to me. That's on the rifles where I missed it. Why stick to emulation now? Yeah, I feel like I see a lot of other businesses do the same thing, where it's just like, oh, they've got the thing, so now we gotta have the thing, rather than try to find something that's better or market what you got and explain why it's better. All right. Got those pieces. I'm going to cut these out real quick. I think that kind of wraps up the stream tonight. For the most part here. I think we got one more kit. Excuse me. One more kit I want to panel line before we start the next snap build. I don't play online anymore and just stick to dumping money into plastic robots. Yeah, but that takes more effort. It's easier to just copy the other guy. Yeah, it seems to me if you're just going to copy what somebody else is doing, like you're playing their game, you got to do the thing that they're already doing, and they were smart enough to create from scratch and do it better than them. Like, play your game. I don't know. That's just me. I think I'm biased or something. What was that? For a decade, all it was battle royales and whatnot, and games they release now are following a trend from 5 years ago. For the reason I feel like Gundam Evo failed. Yeah, like just make your own game, make your own product, make it make sense. You know, don't try to be what the other guys got. Disney Plus started a streaming service that everyone else, and they had to have one. That at least, that's like you've got your own content, and you need a content delivery system. Like that kind of copying at least kind of makes sense. Like that being a copycat thing would be like, okay, Disney's got Mickey Mouse, so you know somebody else has to come with Ricky Mouse and try to get as close as they can, I guess. So I think next week we'll do the regular Demi Trainer here. Did Choo Choo a while back. Got a panel line this one up, and then we'll be starting our next new kit. Man, I literally could have hired FromSoft to make a Gundam game to the level of Armored Core, but nope. What an FPS game, not Overwatch with Gundam skins. For Shadow of the Erd Tree, I only play single player games anymore. Adapting works because you have to change lore to fit game mechanics. Armored Core is basically Gundam. Was all streaming services kept cannibalizing each other to the point where there are ads on streaming services just like with cable. Yeah, I mean that's kind of, they got to make money somehow, I guess. But it's funny where you take the streaming services and then to get any number more than a couple of them, then you end up with paying more than you were paying for cable in some cases. Thank you, Nick, for a great evening. No problem, Dylan. Thank you for hanging out. Where's the sale over? It ends Monday at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time. Talk about putting ads in video games. That almost kind of makes sense. Especially if the game makes sense, you know, if you got like a GTA type game and then you put billboards in the game, for example, like that would be a smart marketing strategy. Smart way to make some revenue. Times everyone be well, thanks for eating, no problem. Once you're having a great weekend. Cool. Yeah, I guess we can wrap it up there. Next week I'll panel line this one up, which will probably not take that long. There's not a ton of panel lines on it. And then we'll move on to the next new snap build. I sometimes get ads at main menu. If it was free to play, sure. Yeah, I mean, it's almost like if the ads are unobtrusive, like billboards and like part of the game lore, then I could almost see doing it in a game that wasn't free, you know, but everyone's take on blockchain NFT games. I haven't really looked into them. Yeah, it's going to do, so you know it's just ads in a full price game. I mean, the cost of development, if the game's really good, I could see that. Billboard show that would be non-intrusive. Right, like make it like help build the world and not be like, here's a banner that pops up that you got to click after seeing for 30 seconds before you go past it. That kind of stuff, no way if you're paying for the game. But if you could make it like walking around in the real world, I could see that as being an extra revenue driver and let you help drive more content creation for the game, or reduce the cost of the game, make it more profitable, make it so you can hire more people to do more stuff with it, all that kind of stuff. I think that all makes sense. But yeah, so I think that's where we will end things for tonight. So thank you all for hanging out. Hope you guys had a good time. Don't forget, we do have that MEM30 code active. So go over, check out what's on sale. A lot of good stuff there. 30% off is hard to beat. So, at any rate, we'll see you all next week, same time, 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Have a great rest of your weekend.